Welcome, dear viewers, to another gripping installment from the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we unravel the heart-pounding, tear-jerking, and jaw-dropping moments from days of our lives. The episode that aired on September 15th, 2025, was a roller coaster of emotions, weaving together deception, heartbreak, and the faint flicker of hope for reconciliation. If you missed the electrifying drama that unfolded in Salem today, fear not, our channel is here to guide you through every twist and turn with vivid detail, ensuring you're caught up on the scandals, secrets, and surprises that define this beloved soap opera. Buckle up, because this episode was a masterclass in emotional chaos, and we're diving deep into the stories that left us gasping. Sophia's secret and the fractured bonds of trust. At the heart of today's episode lies a secret so explosive it threatens to shatter relationships and reshape lives. Sophia, the enigmatic young woman caught in a web of her own making, is harboring a devastating truth about the baby she claims as her own. The weight of this lie has been pressing down on her, and today, it nearly unraveled in a moment of raw vulnerability. Tate, desperate to uncover the truth about his adoptive parents, was on the verge of getting answers. The air was thick with anticipation as Sophia, her eyes brimming with guilt and fear, prepared to confess the truth that could change everything. But fate, as it so often does in Salem, had other plans. Enter Holly, whose untimely interruption threw a wrench into the delicate moment. Picture the scene. Sophia, her voice trembling, is about to bare her soul to Tate. The words are on the tip of her tongue, her heart pounding like a drum. Suddenly, Holly bursts onto the scene, her presence like a storm cloud breaking over a fragile sunny day. The moment is lost, and Sophia's resolve crumbles. She clams up, her secret locked away once more, leaving Tate frustrated and furious, not at Sophia, but at Holly, whom he blames for derailing his chance at the truth. The tension between Tate and Holly crackled like static electricity. Holly, oblivious to the gravity of her interruption, was already simmering with her own resentment. Tate, it seems, had skipped their shared film class to chase after Sophia and her secrets, a choice that stung Holly deeply. Her heart aches for the connection they once shared, but now she feels like an outsider in Tate's world, watching him drift towards Sophia. The hurt in her eyes was palpable as she confronted him, her voice sharp but laced with vulnerability. "You're choosing her over me," she accused, her words cutting through the air like a knife. Tate, caught off guard, tried to explain, but the damage was done. The rift between them widened, and Holly stormed off, her heart heavy with betrayal. Sophia, meanwhile, stood on the sidelines, her mind racing. She could have used the moment to her advantage, fanning the flames of Tate's anger toward Holly. Instead, she hesitated, torn between her desire to keep Tate close and the guilt gnawing at her conscience. The camera lingered on her face, capturing the storm of emotions: love, regret, and a flicker of defiance. Sophia's silence spoke volumes, hinting at the chaos yet to come. A love triangle on the brink of explosion. As the episode progressed, the tangled dynamics of the Tate-Holly-Sophia love triangle took center stage. Holly, still reeling from her confrontation with Tate, clings to the hope that their relationship can be salvaged. She's been through too much with him to let go without a fight, but the signs are ominous. Tate's growing obsession with Sophia and the mystery surrounding the baby is pulling him further away, and Holly can feel it. Her attempts to reconnect with him are met with distracted responses and half-hearted apologies, leaving her to wonder if their love story is nearing its final chapter. The drama escalated when Sophia met with her confidant, Ariana, in a quiet corner of Salem's bustling town square. The setting was picturesque, golden autumn leaves falling gently around them, the faint hum of life in the background, but the conversation was anything but serene. Sophia, her voice low and intense, confessed her true feelings. She still wants Tate, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to win him back. The revelation hung in the air like a thunderclap, and Ariana's eyes widened in disbelief. "You need to let this go," Ariana urged, her tone firm but compassionate. "Holly and Tate are good together. Don't tear them apart." But Sophia's determination was unshakable. Her eyes gleamed with a dangerous mix of desperation and resolve as she laid out her plan to drive a wedge between Tate and Holly. "I'm not giving up on him," she declared, her voice steady despite the turmoil within. "He deserves to know the truth, and I'm going to make sure he hears it from me." Ariana's warnings fell on deaf ears, and as Sophia walked away, the camera zoomed in on her steely expression, foreshadowing the chaos she's poised to unleash. This isn't just a love triangle, it's a ticking time bomb, and Sophia is holding the match. Philip's deceptions and the hope for redemption. Elsewhere in Salem, another storyline unfolded with equal intensity, centered on Philip Kyriakis and his tangled web of lies. Philip has been working overtime to convince Sarah Horton that his attacker was not Xander, her estranged husband, but someone else entirely. The truth, of course, is far murkier, but Philip's silver tongue and earnest demeanor are almost convincing. His motives are complex, part loyalty to his brother, part desperation to mend old wounds. The episode painted Philip as a man caught between his desire to do right and the lies he's woven to protect those he loves. Sarah, ever the compassionate soul, listened to Philip's story with a mix of skepticism and hope. Her heart still aches for Xander, despite the pain of their past. The camera captured her inner conflict beautifully, her eyes softened as Philip spoke of Xander's love for their daughter, Victoria, but her jaw tightened at the mention of the attack. Philip, sensing her wavering, doubled down on his narrative, painting a vivid picture of an unknown assailant driven by motives yet to be uncovered. "Xander would never hurt me," Philip insisted, his voice steady, but his eyes betraying a flicker of guilt. "You know him, Sarah. He's not that man." The turning point came at Victoria's birthday party, a scene brimming with warmth and tension. The Kyriakis mansion was transformed into a whimsical wonderland, balloons in every color, a towering cake adorned with candles, and Victoria's infectious laughter filling the air. Sarah, watching Xander play the doting father, felt a pang of nostalgia. He scooped Victoria into his arms, his smile radiant as he spun her around, her giggles echoing through the room. For a moment, the years of pain and mistrust melted away, and Sarah allowed herself to dream of what could have been. Philip, ever the opportunist, seized the moment to play matchmaker. He sidled up to Sarah, his voice low and conspiratorial. "Look at him," he said, gesturing toward Xander. "He's still the man you fell in love with. He's made mistakes, but who hasn't?" Sarah's gaze lingered on Xander, her heart warring with her head. The episode ended on a poignant note, with Sarah's hand resting on her heart, a silent question hanging in the air. Could a reunion with Xander be possible, or is the past too heavy to overcome? The press conference and unseen storm clouds. The episode wasn't all personal drama. Salem's business world was buzzing with the one stormy night press conference, a high-stakes event attended by Alex, Stephanie, and Kate. The trio stood united, their faces a mix of determination and apprehension, as they prepared to unveil their latest project to the world. The conference room was a sea of flashing cameras and eager reporters, the air thick with anticipation. Alex, ever the charmer, took the lead, his voice confident as he outlined the vision for one stormy night. Stephanie and Kate flanked him, their expressions a careful blend of professionalism and pride. But beneath the polished surface, tension simmered. The episode hinted at potential disruptions, whispers of corporate sabotage, a rival company's scheme to steal the spotlight, or perhaps a personal betrayal waiting to surface. The camera lingered on Kate's furrowed brow, a subtle clue that not all is as it seems. Will the press conference go off without a hitch, or will Salem's penchant for drama derail their plans? The episode left us hanging, with the promise of answers in the days to come. A tapestry of drama and heart. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives was a masterclass in storytelling, weaving together threads of deception, love, and redemption with the skill of a seasoned artist. Sophia's secret threatens to tear apart the fragile bonds of trust, while Tate and Holly's relationship teeters on the edge of collapse. Philip's lies, though born of good intentions, could unravel at any moment, and Sarah's heart is caught in a tug-of-war between past pain and future hope. The one stormy night press conference, meanwhile, looms as a potential powder keg, ready to explode with unforeseen consequences. As we reflect on the events of September 15, 2025, one thing is clear: Salem is a town where secrets never stay buried for long. The choices made today will ripple through the lives of these characters, setting the stage for heartbreak, betrayal, and perhaps a glimmer of redemption. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.